Hey, thanks for tuning in to the Crusher Trading Recap Show for Tuesday, December 17th, 2024. And you see it, yes, $76,204 today, absolutely crushing it, up over $175,000 for the week. And last week, my biggest week ever, up over $400,000. My biggest month of the year, $200,000. My biggest loss, $56,000 in September. And I hadn't had a loss since June, the beginning of June, middle of June, somewhere's in there. Before that, I think I had about a $1,500 loss. Started this account a little over $200,000 in March. So it's been quite the journey trading the Crusher trading strategy. I've come a long way. I've really honed in on the strategy. It's not the same strategy that I was trading in March. I think it's a lot better, which is why I'm probably getting better at it. I'm getting more confident. And obviously the account's growing, so I got a little bit more of a cushion to trade with. And I'm going to share that with you here. But before I do me a favor and click the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, right now would be the perfect time to subscribe and come check out the Crush It Trading Strategy with us right here on YouTube. We're trading for the month of December live from 9:30 to 10:30, 11, whenever we get done trading for the day. And that is for the month of December. That's New York time, by the way. And then we do our morning recaps every single morning at 8:30 to 9 o'clock, right before the market opens. We talk about all the setups that took place the day before, the entries, the exit, and we talk about what's happening for the day and what we're going to watch on the watch list. All right, the trade of the day, there it is, Tesla, $76,204. Now, I did take a few different trades. I'll talk about them. I'll start with NVIDIA here real quick. So you can see that price did break to the downside here at the open. But what I liked in the second candle is the full candle outside the Bollinger Bands, a nice hammer candle at the zero line. I didn't get in here, but I did get in on this third candle as we broke above the 5-minute range right there. Thinking that we're going to get to the 0.618 or the crush it zone. As you can see, we didn't get it. I got faked out, stopped out for negative $9,000 on this trade. You can see eventually it did come back and win at the crush it zone for a pretty good gain there on NVIDIA. Now, the trade that I made all the money on was Tesla. I took 2 trades on Tesla. Nice red candle at the open, continuation of the downside. Had this nice touch right here at the previous day high. And if you see this full candle closed outside the Bollinger Bands, it's a hammer candle. I waited for price to get above VWAP, jumped in here where it consolidated on the 1, and I took this all the way up to the 0.618. So that's where I got most of my winnings here on Tesla. And then I took Tesla again later on today. I got an alert at about 12 o'clock, came into my office here, and I got Tesla at the crush it zone. A little bit of late fill as I was getting into my office, but I took this to the upside, paid very, very well. This is probably the biggest trade of the day for me, and I took this all the way up to VWAP and a little bit more. Sold the trailers because I had to get going for the day. I had a meeting later on this afternoon and ended up with $76,000 for the day. So that was my trade for the day on Tesla. All right, let's check out the watch list and see what else took place today. You can see here we had a nice trade on AMD, not in the crush it zone, but once again, a previous day high from the day before. Really good run to the upside. I didn't take it. I did watch it. I did see it, but I was looking at other things at the time, and so I did not get into AMD. Was looking at Amazon also off the far side of the crush it zone. I hesitated. I didn't really want to take it because a lot of times it doesn't pay that well, but I was wrong on this one here. This paid over $2 on the move to the upside here. So a nice winning trade there on Amazon off the crush it zone. Then we had another nice winning trade here on Meta off the previous day highs for a move to the downside. But that was at the open, so I wasn't going to get into that. But we had another move in the crush it zone for a move to the upside also. And this paid extremely well. Okay, very, very well on Meta. I don't remember it. It was a little over $3 or $4. And that was Meta. So we have 2 crush it zone trades so far today that were absolute winners. And then we have another crush it zone trade right here on Apple, moved to the downside. This one took place at about 945, 950. We didn't quite get to the 0.618. It did come out of VWAP, but you still have a nice winning trade there. And this one here was worth about $1.20-ish roughly on that one. And then we had Tesla, definitely a nice winning trade. The thing about Tesla is it pays very, very well. This was a good trade at the open, just outside the Bollinger Bands. Nice move to the upside. It did come off the 0.618. There really wasn't any kind of like a continuation setup on this one here. So basically we were just kind of range trading and playing the range on Tesla today. And then we have NVIDIA. Once again, at the crush it zone, moved down to the 0.382 level. You can see I had this level marked out right here. So that was a winning trade. We had another trade at almost to the crush it zone here at 10:15. I was watching this one here. We had some other stuff going on. I was looking at the Heikenishis on this one here also, and that would have been a really nice trade to the upside on NVIDIA. I know a few people in the room took this trade also. So, and there you go. That's it. That is the Crush It trade strategy. Don't forget to check us out live on YouTube for the month of December, Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 11, and watch us trade the Crush It trading strategy. And if you want to catch the daily recaps and strategies for the day, you can check us out at 8:30. We're also live on YouTube, and you can see what set up the day before, what your entries were, your exits, and you can also see what we're looking at to trade for the day. All right, with that said, take care, have a good day, and we'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning.